Before I go to the list of our guests, our special guests this afternoon, permit me to, on behalf of the Old Boys, welcome all of you and officers here in our midst this afternoon to support one of their own, who is the project executor. Permit me at this juncture to also recognize in our midst this afternoon the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, Major General N.C. Ubo. Please, a round of applause for him. We also have in our midst the Commandant, Nigerian Army School of Military Engineering, Major General A.G. Audu. A round of applause for him, please. In our midst this afternoon is the Deputy Chief of Operation, Nigerian Army, Major General A.B. Mohammed. A round of applause for him, please. At this juncture, I would like to also recognize all Old Boys here, starting from the clergy. I can see first St. Francis College Old Boys, the first Reverend Father to be ordained from this college, Reverend Father Ojaje, and other seniors. Please, a round of applause for them. Of course, the principal, students, and all other well-wishers. I will be stopping at this point to bring to the microphone one of our proud Old Boys. If you can see from the display over there, you could literally see what the classroom looked like before. I wouldn't know why General chose that classroom, but I'm sure he has a story to tell about what happened in that classroom. Because there are many other classrooms, he chose this block. And like he told us yesterday, this school is a semblance of any military school you can imagine back in the days. And we still maintain that culture of discipline. But you know, today we are celebrating because he's one of our. We have a lot of generals. He will speak more about those ones, but he has made us proud. He's been doing a lot for us in our school here. He's not a politician. From his menial salary and the little that he has, he's been able to put this guy for the comfort of the current students of the school and incoming students. General, sir, we appreciate you, sir. We are very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to bring to the microphone the project executor, General A.M. Alechenu. Please, a round of applause for him, please. A very fine gentleman, a Safoba member that we are proud of any day, any time. All juniors, please be very careful to avoid frog jump. Thank you very much.
The representative of the Chief of Army Staff, our Chief of Army Staff is Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja. He's here represented by my big brother and a classmate, as well as a friend to the Chief of Army Staff. He's no other person than Major General H.E. Zhang, the Commander for Special Forces Command, Nigerian Army. Can we give him a round of applause? The President of St. Francis Old Boys Association, His Excellency Ambassador Ogbole Amedu Ode, the Chief of Civil Military Corporation from Army Headquarters, Department of Civil Military Affairs, is Major General N.C. Ubo. Shall we give him a round of applause? Let me once again recognize two of my classmates who are here. First is the Commandant of Nigerian Army School of Military Engineers, otherwise known as NASME. I'm sure you have heard of NASME in Makurdi. He's Major General A.G. Audu. He's here, please. Yeah. Then lastly, among my classmates here is Major General A.B. Mohammed. Mohammed is the Chief of Operations Army of First Generation for the Nigerian Army. The chairman of the local organizing committee, Professor Edward Omudu, my senior then, great person. Let me recognize, I think Reverend Rama, the secretary. Is he right? Okay. Catholic education in the Otukpo diocese. The principal, St. Francis College, Otukpo, Reverend Father Augustine Ochai, other members of St. Francis Old Boys Association here present, staff of the college, students and students from other sister institutions in Otukpo, ladies and gentlemen. I am Major General A.M. Alechenu, the project executor. I'm sincerely delighted to have you all here for the commissioning ceremony of this project. Let me first and foremost appreciate our Lord for granting all of us here journey mercy to Otukpo. And I know that the same God will see us through back to our various destinations. We give him all the praise. The project we're about to commission today is the Chief of Army Staff Special Intervention Civil Military Affairs Project Scheme in communities of serving major generals in the Nigerian Army. The aim of the project is minds of the people in the community, as well as improve the relationship of the beneficiaries with their kinsmen. And I'm one of the beneficiaries. When I was initially told about this project, I was confused where to, what project am I going to, take on. I thought of going to my village, Upu. It's not too far from here. Let me see. I looked around, and the person that helped me going around is even here. I will not mention his name. So we were thinking of what project to do. From there, I looked at GRA where my house is located. We went around, looked for project to execute. Yeah, I now remember we have a very strong association, and I know that one issue that has always been on the front burner is the dilapidated infrastructure in the school. This school, incidentally, like I informed my senior colleagues and my classmates, was established in 1944, and incidentally, when I chose the date of the commissioning, the principal will bear me witness. He now said, that's the day that the college will be marking the 80th anniversary. I said, wow. He now said it's a very good date. I should not change the date so that the project will now add glamour to the entire event. So looking at the school, the school is great. We were talking about the school yesterday, and I think this school has produced more generals than any school in Benue State. I stand to be corrected. And some of them we have a major, Air Vice Marshal AJ. He was one time Commandant of Armed Forces Command and Staff College. In fact, when I was a student there, he was my commandant briefly. Then he's retired. We have Major General Oroko of the Nigerian Army Signals, also retired, and we have a signal commander warming up. He's here with us. Then we have also Major General Nenche, retired, of the Nigerian Army Engineers. We have Lawrence Onoja too. Wow, I'm just knowing. Major General Lawrence Onoja, retired too. One time GOC, a former governor, I think of 2 states. We have Air Commodore Emmanuel Udini of blessed memory. He was a pilot. Then we also have Air Vice Marshal Patrick Obeya, myself, Patrick Obeya, and Steve Inede. Steve Inede is a retired officer of the Nigerian Navy. We're in the same classroom. And incidentally, those who know us, we were best friends, 3 of us, best friends. So, you know, so talking about the school, it's the product of the school. So I now said, okay, you know, I have to come here too and also contribute my own, because we have a great old boy who has done enormously well in this school. In fact, if I don't want to peg a certain amount, but I know what he has spent is beyond 200 million in this school, and we all know him. And that's Barrister Godinobla, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Yes, most what you are seeing that is new here was single-handedly done by him, and I want all of us to appreciate him. Thank you. So in fact, this project for me is like a drop in the ocean of what Barrister Obla has done, but it's better something than to do nothing. So I came here, the principal went around the school, looking at the likely projects that we should, you know, renovate. So we narrowed down to this classroom, a block of 3 classrooms. One, because of, he said he wanted the renovation to be sequential. That is, after this, 2 more behind, and these are the remaining 2 behind this block. So, and we commenced work immediately in March this year. Took us round all through. So it went very well. You know, only one challenge that I had, which of course all of you know, the capital that we gave the work for the furniture completely messed. He started the work in April, and you can imagine he left those decks inside rain and sun for all that period, inside rain and sun. So when I came on Tuesday, we were here almost every night up to 12 a.m. working on trying to see how we can make something at least, you know, good for the commissioning. Anyway, it's all past now, and you know, according to the word of God, all is well that ends well. So let me, in closing, start by appreciating sincerely and enormously the effort of our Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tarid Abiodun Lagbaja, for his support for this initiative. I want to sincerely thank him from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank his representative here, my big brother who is here. All of us with the Chief of Army Staff, we were in the same battalion, just like the same hostel in NDA, Nigeria Defense Academy. So I want to really appreciate you, sir, for coming, and to the Chief of Civil Military Affairs, sir, thank you very much for coming, and thank you also for your guidance all through the beginning to the end of the project. Thank you very much, sir. To my 2 classmates that are here, you know, they came to support me. You know, in NDA we say classmate spirit. Your classmate is with you till you depart this earth. So the bond between classmates can never be broken, sincerely. So I want to appreciate you. So many of them wanted to come, but I felt no, there's no point. And aside that, there's an event, a major event that will be taking place in, that is ongoing now in Abuja, which is the graduation ceremony of a participant of Army War College, and that has really pulled most of the senior officers, you know, to remain and attend the project. So I really want to thank everybody. Let me also appreciate the president of St. Francis Old Boys Association. We've been talking, you know, all through, and said, in fact, like I said, your leadership is one of the best I've seen. I mean, for the old boys. So I want to, with the good Lord, continue to be with you and sustain that effort. Thank you very much, sir. To the principal, I appreciate you. In fact, we have not rested, and I know after this whole event, you are going to take a long break. you actually need it. So to the rest of the old boys, I appreciate you, and the students, please try and draw inspiration from here, so that you know, 20-30 years from now, we'll know some of you will come and put your own quarter, contribute to the development of this great institution. Thank you once again, and God bless you all. Let me talk.
Thank you very much, sir. We are almost at the end of these procedures. Let me invite the Chief of Civil Military Relations Affairs for his remark. Please, a round of applause for General NC Ugbo. Please, a round of applause for him.
Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun, Lieutenant General Taurid Abiodun Lagbaja, Nigerian Army Medal, here ably represented by Major General Hilary Zhang, the Commander for Special Forces Command, Doma. The Secretary, Catholic Diocese of Otukpo, Education Secretary, Reverend Father Dr. Francis Ochai, the Principal of St. Francis College, Reverend Father Ochai Augustine, President of the Old Boys Association, Professor Ambassador Ogbole Ode, senior military officers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Major General Nosahai Ugbo, the Chief of Civil Military Affairs of Nigerian Army. I am delighted to be here today in Otukpo, Benue State, for the commissioning ceremony and handover of one of the Chief of Army Staff Special Intervention Civil Military Cooperation project executed by one of your illustrious son, Major General Mike Alechenu. The commissioning ceremony is significant as it marked the completion of the renovation and functioning of a block of 3 classrooms at St. Francis College, Otukpo. The project to be commissioned is one of the many projects executed across Nigeria under our non-kinetic approach towards the fight against insecurity in Nigeria. It also showcases Nigerian Army's commitment to improving the welfare and development of communities where our troops operate. I therefore want to use this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to the Chief of Army Staff for the privilege to attend this event. The Nigerian Army has enjoyed tremendous support from the good people of Benue State. Your support and cooperation to troops of 401 Special Forces Brigade and its subunits, as well as other Nigerian Army outfits in Benue State, have contributed to the relative peace and security enjoyed in the state and environs. This support has also enhanced our operational successes within the north central region of Nigeria. I therefore urge you to continue to partner and cooperate with the Nigerian Army and other security agencies as we discharge our constitutional responsibilities. The project being commissioned today is part of the several civil-military cooperation projects and related activities executed in various, is designed to complement the infrastructure provided by government at all levels and other well-meaning individuals and organizations. That is the infrastructure provided by government at all levels and other well-meaning individuals and organizations. Like I can see here, the Old Boys Association of the school are doing so well. I therefore appeal to the beneficiary to make judicious use of the facilities provided and maintain them for the benefits of this generation and future generations. On this note, I want to commend Major General Mike Alechenu for executing this laudable project on behalf of the Nigerian Army. It is worthy to mention that Major General Alechenu has enjoyed a remarkable career in the Nigerian Army. He has served the Nigerian Army in various capacities, including command, staff, instruction, and performed exceedingly well in all of these appointments. He is currently at the Army headquarters as the Deputy Chief of Operations. Major General Alechenu is a highly decorated and accomplished armored officer. He has led men to achieve remarkable victories in combat operations across Nigeria and overseas. He was in the Niger Delta, he was in the Northeast, he was in the Northwest, and he has gone to Liberia and he has done so well. He has done very well, and the Nigerian Army is proud of him as a worthy ambassador. In closing, I would like to once again express my profound gratitude to the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, Nigerian Army Member, for approving the execution of this project in Otukpo. When he came, he wanted to do some water project and every other thing, and eventually we settled for this, and the Chief of Army Staff sees with which it was done. I also want to appreciate our Chief, as the Chief of Army Staff, for his continuous guidance and for the confidence he has always reposed in my department to monitor the execution of the Nigerian Army line of operations across the country. I thank you all for your attention, and God bless every one of us.
Please, a round of applause for the General himself. Thank you very much for that wonderful message. Straight to the point, we are heading for the high point of this event, but we would like to hear from the Chief of Army Staff, here ably represented by Major General H.E. Nza. Please, a round of applause for him. Can we stand to our feet as we receive the Chief of Army Staff, ably represented by General Nza? Please, a round of applause.
The Education Secretary, Catholic Diocese of Otukpo, Reverend Father Dr. Francis Oche Atama. Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol before I tumble it upside down. I am Major General Hilary Nzan, Commander for Special Forces Command, here representing the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, Nigerian Army Medal. The remarks I'm going to make this morning, are exactly the words of the Chief of Army Staff. So when I'm reading the remarks and I say I'm referring to Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja. But as I always say, if I use my mother tongue in pronouncing some words, please hold me responsible and not Lieutenant General T.A. Lagbaja. Now the remarks by Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja, Nigerian Army Medal. On the occasion of the commissioning ceremony of the Chief of Army Staff Special Intervention CIMIC project executed by Major General A.M. Alechenu in Otukpo local government area of Benue State on this date, the 4th of October 2024. I am indeed delighted to be in Otukpo, Benue State, the food basket of the nation, to inaugurate one of my special intervention projects executed by one of your illustrious sons, Major General Mike Alechenu. I must say that pleased by the large turnout of the good people of Benue State to this event. This is for the Nigerian Army and its activities. I therefore want to appreciate all the distinguished guests that are here today to with amenities and infrastructures provided by the government in these communities.